Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with my Empties video for the month of March. This is what I burned in the month of March and melted. I usually do my candles and my melts, and then I have some hand soaps as well, and some wallflowers. I do most of my, it's basically my home fragrance empties, pretty much. I don't have quite as much as I thought I did here. I think it's because I've been melting a little bit more, so I don't have quite as many candles as I normally do, but I will go ahead and get started and show you what I have anyway. So the first one is Happy Easter from Bath & Body Works. This is the 2016 one that just came out this year, and it was the tri-colored one, had the 3 different colors on it. This one was, I wouldn't say a complete mess, but it definitely wasn't as good as last year's. Last year's that came out was the exact same scent. I know the description was a little bit different. I think this one says raspberries, and I believe it said strawberries last year, I think. But it's exactly the same. It's just the scent is, as everybody knows, well, most people know that it is pretty much saltwater taffy, strawberry sorbet, summer picnic, all those scents. It's the same thing. Last year's was so good that mine, I know some people had problems with theirs last year, but mine burned incredible. It burned completely well all the way down. It had a really good throw. I loved it. I really wish I would have picked up a few more last year so I could have them to burn, but I didn't. So of course I picked this one up because I loved last year's, but this year's was just, the burn was not terrible. I know some people had problems with their burn, but mine, it kind of struggled a little bit at pulling out, but it kind of did finally start pulling out. And the wicks weren't super puny at first, but they weren't like super strong. They didn't get like huge mushroom tops or anything. It was kind of like a medium-sized flame. So, but it wasn't terrible, and it did end up melting down without many problems, really. But the smell was very light at first. I smelled it the first time, but it wasn't super strong, and then I think like the second or third burn I actually had problems smelling it. It wasn't really that strong. But then like after that it started picking up a little bit more, and I smelled it again. But then, like, I think it might have been like the 5th burn or so, it started getting kind of that weird kerosene smell that I haven't had in very many of my candles. I think there's only like 1 candle, and that was the cherry, what was it? Cherry limesicle last year. You know, the one from the Pop Tails collection, cherry sparkling limesicle or whatever it was. That one had that kerosene smell. That was like one of the first candles I've ever had that experience with. But this one kind of had that smell of like the 4th burn or so. I had it, actually moved it to the bedroom because I had it out here in the living room and it wasn't very strong. So I'm like, I really want to smell that because I love this scent. So I moved it to the bedroom, and then not too long after that is when I smelled that smell. So I'm like, that sucks, because it was just, you know, such a shame because I love the scent so much, and I had that kind of a weird kerosene smell with it. It seemed to do it when it got around towards the real greenish part of it, and it wasn't the prettiest looking to me because it got green. It was kind of a weird looking green color. It wasn't very pretty, I didn't think, either. And then, but after that, it started doing a little bit better. It got puny wicks though, and I did end up cotton balling it. After I cotton balled it, I'd have to do it each time after that, but the scent did get better. And it started smelling pretty, towards the end actually is the strongest it got for me, believe it or not. Usually it's the opposite way around, but towards the end I was actually getting pretty good scent from it. It actually smelled good. After that kerosene scent had went away, it started smelling really good. And I'm like, I enjoyed the last part of this candle. I'm like, why couldn't I have done it during the first part? But it was just towards the end and actually started throwing a little bit better. Even though I had that puny wicks and I had to cotton ball it, but once I cotton balled it, it started throwing pretty good. So yeah, overall though, that candle was just kind of, it was just sloppy throughout the candle because of all the stuff you had to deal with. But definitely not as good as last year's, but hopefully they will release it again in some form of Happy Easter next year, or they'll do saltwater taffy again, whatever, because I love this scent, and hopefully they'll make it in a form that will perform better and throw stronger than this year's did. Next we have Golden Grapefruit. This was his White Barn core line. This was a White Barn exclusive, and I think it still is, I think. I'm not for sure because I don't go to any regular Bath & Body Works candles stores. Mine's a White Barn and a Bath & Body Works combined, so I don't know for sure when they get released just the regular Bath & Body Works because mine's both, so I don't know for sure. But I think it still is only available at White Barns, if they still have them there anyway. This one I liked. It was nice. It was pretty strong at first, and then it got a little bit lighter towards the second part of it. But it was nice. I enjoyed this candle. It was definitely had a grapefruit type scent to it. It yeah, very tart, but yet it's sweet too. It had that sweetness to it as well. I said in my haul of this candle that it kind of had like a bubblegum scent to it a little bit mixed with like a grapefruit scent, but when I burned it I didn't really get any kind of bubblegum scent at all to it once it burned. It was mostly grapefruit with like a sweet grapefruit is what it was, but it was nice. I enjoyed it, and I think I smelled it all the way through. Like I said, it got a little bit lighter towards the second half, but it had a pretty good throw for the most part of it though. All right, next we have Florence Nightlife. This is by Goose Creek, and it is from, what is that collection called again? I can't read that very well. The Passport to Paradise collection. This is the collection that our subscriber Jean sent us. She sent us 6 candles from this collection. And this one, why am I not remembering this candle very well? Yeah, this one was, now I remember, yeah, it said, they don't have the descriptions on the bottom, so I don't have anything to go by, but this one was good. It wasn't super strong. It kind of was off and on throughout the candle. I smelled it, I think I smelled a little bit towards the second part, a little bit more than I did the first part actually. The one I burned last, I think in February, yeah, in February. It was a pink one. I cannot remember the name of it, but that one did really good. This one wasn't as strong as that one was, but it still was good. Just not as strong as that one was. And I think it performed real well. It burned pretty good. So I still have 4 more from that collection, so I'm excited to try the rest of them. And I actually had already started lighting another one downstairs. My mom came to spend the night, so I lit a candle downstairs in the basement, which I don't normally light one down there, but she was here, so I lit one down there, and that one actually was doing really well. So I'll let you know how that one does when I finish burning it. Next we have Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. And this was nice. I liked this one, but it was strong and then it wasn't strong. It was kind of off and on with this one a little bit as well. It definitely wasn't as strong as I thought it was going to be because it was really strong on cold sniff. They had the regular, it smells a lot like cinnamon sugar donut, which a lot of people have said, and it does. It's pretty much exactly like cinnamon sugar donut. They had the cinnamon sugar donut candle at my store as well as this one, and I smelled them side by side, and this one was way stronger on cold sniff than cinnamon sugar donut was. So I picked this one up, and it was nice, but it wasn't quite as strong as I thought it was going to be based on the cold sniff. But it was better than the last few versions of cinnamon sugar donut was. It was a little bit more true to the original Sweet Shop line of cinnamon sugar donut. It was closer to that in strength than the previous versions of cinnamon sugar donut had been. But yeah, it was good. And I actually took the last part out because it stopped when the wicks extinguished themselves. It had like a lot of wax left on this one, so I thought that is so much to just go to waste. So I popped it in the freezer, and then I got the wax out and I broke it up and put it in my wax melters, and I didn't really get much of anything at all. I don't have very much luck of putting them in my wax melters. Any candle that I have some left and I chop it up and put it in the wax melters, I don't have very good luck with that. I hardly ever can smell them when I do that. I don't know why. I know a lot of people do that, but in my experience, I don't get much of a throw when I do that. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what I could be doing wrong. I just put it in the freezer, chop it up, and sit in the wax melts. But I don't really get much of a throw when I do that. So that's really why I don't do that much. But like I said, this one had quite a bit left. So I wanted to didn't want to waste all that, so I put it in there and did that. I actually did it with another candle here too, and I had a little bit better luck doing that with this other candle that I'm about to show you than I did with this one, as far as putting it in the melter. So while I'm talking about it, I'll just go ahead and show you that candle. This one is Yankee Candles Margaritaville collection. It is Jamaican Vacation, and this was in the tin. This is a 9-ounce tin that I purchased like 3 weeks ago, I think. If you saw my review, I did a review on this one. This one had no throw at all. Nothing the whole way through. I did the review when it was halfway to a little bit less than burned through, and I said to stay tuned to my Empties video to see if it threw anymore, and it didn't. Nothing at all. I got absolutely nothing at all. The only time I could even smell this is if I put my nose right up in front of the flames, and I could smell it. Other than that, it didn't throw at all. And the burn was, it smells good. I like the candle, but it didn't throw. It took a while to pull out around the edges where the wicks weren't. The wicks were on two sides, and then the opposite sides it would take a while to pull out, but it did eventually pull out, and it never tunneled or anything, so that was good. It just took a little while to pull out, which I didn't really have a problem with. It's just the throw that I couldn't smell anything at all. So, and this one did the same thing as the cinnamon spice vanilla. It stopped, but it had quite a bit of wax left in there, so I popped this one in the freezer as well, and then I cracked it out of there and broke it up, put it into my Yankee wax warmer over here, and I actually could smell a little bit more than I could when it was burning, but not a lot. When I got over kind of around the area where it was over here by the chair, I could smell it a little bit. I didn't have to be right on top of it. I was over just kind of near it, but when I would come over to the other side of the room, I really couldn't smell it. It wasn't throwing way far out. Just I could smell it when I was over in the vicinity, so that was better than it was. Oh God. Oops. It was better than when I had it burning, because when it was burning I couldn't smell anything at all, not even when I got close to it, unless I was right on top of it. So, but it didn't last very long, and then just kind of went away. So yeah, definitely wouldn't get those again. Yeah, it wasn't good. Okay, next I have Bath and Body Works. This is, where is the label? There it is. Bow Ties and Bourbon. This was one I got at SAS. They had these on sale for, I think, 75% off. I think I ended up paying like $2 something for this thing. This one was nice. I love the scent of Bow Ties and Bourbon. This one wasn't super strong. I put it in the bathroom, and I could smell it, but it wasn't as strong as the 3-wick candles are. I actually have a 3-wick candle going now, and it is smelling really good. It's just throwing like awesome. I love it. I love this scent. This is one of my more favorite cologne scents they have. I loved it last year, and I bought another one this year. Like I said, I'm burning that one. It's doing great. This one's not near as strong as the 3-wick is, but it did really well for the bathroom in this size. So I was pretty happy with that for the most part. And I've had problems with these little, how many ounces is 4 ounces? It's 4 ounces. These 4 ounces with the 1 wick, they tended to want to tunnel a little bit for me. So sometimes I have to put a cotton ball in there and kind of get it to, the flame to shoot up higher so that it melts that all the way down. At least some residue there. But usually once I do that cotton ball that one time, it usually starts melting evenly down, because otherwise it wants to tunnel down in the middle on these little 4 ounces, because it's 1 wick, and usually 1 wicks do that. You can see it even did it towards the end there. But it was burning for the most part. Towards the end it kind of tunneled a little bit again, but yeah, it did pretty good for the most part. Next we have Coconut Sandalwood. This is also from the White Barn line, White Barn Core line. This one I absolutely loved. It was so good. It was just a really nice sandalwood with a little bit of coconut. You mostly smelled sandalwood. It was just a really good, if you love sandalwood, get this candle because it's so good. And the Wallflower is incredible too, which I think I'll talk about in a minute here. Yeah, it was just so good. Just a, oh God, I love this scent. If you love sandalwood, this is for you. It's sandalwood, and like I said, just a little bit of hint of coconut, but it's not a coconut scent at all by any means. It's just a little hint of coconut mixed in with that sandalwood. Really good, threw really good, and it burned really good too. I think I may have cotton ball it, but you know, hey, is what it is. Okay, and black tie is the last candle I have. And this is one that had the geometric lids on the top. This one I had burning in our oldest foster son's room. And this one did good. This one was, it did really well. I could smell it really well in there. It's a really nice cologne scent. I don't like this quite as much as Bow Ties and Bourbon, but I liked it. It was nice. It wasn't his favorite. Somebody left in the comments when I talked about in a blog or something, I think, that I was burning it in there, and they said that he actually liked that, and yeah, it wasn't his favorite, even though it does smell cologne-y, and usually teenagers kind of like that, but it was just okay for him. But I talked him into letting me finish that in there, so I could burn it all the way through. But he also had a Wallflower in there, which I'll talk about in a minute here, and the Wallflower did awesome. So, okay, that's it for the candles. Now we will go to the wax melts here. Let's see, I want to set those there for a minute. We'll start out with the Yankee melt cups. I'm trying to go in order of like what I melted them in. Okay, I have two of these. This is the Marshmallow Peeps. Marshmallow Chicks. Peeps Marshmallow Chicks. This was really good. I really like this. This was like really strong, like when I first melted it, and for like, it lasted, the only problem with this is it didn't last a long time. It lasted for about 5 to 6 hours, and then it got really a lot lighter after that. But it was really, really good. Creamy vanilla marshmallow scent, really good. Really super strong for, like I said, for like 5 hours, but after that it died off quite a bit and could barely smell it after that. You could smell it, but it was really super light. So I would get it again. Just make sure you buy quite a bit more, because if you want to, it doesn't last so long, so you want to like pop another one in if you want to smell it again, because it was good but just didn't last a long time. But I liked it. Next we have we'll do this one, Clean Cotton. This one was nice. It's the laundry scent, you know, laundry detergent kind of smell, fabric softener. I liked it. It wasn't as good as fluffy towels. I really love fluffy towels. Fluffy towels. This one was nice, but not as good as that one was. But it was pretty good. I'm not super big into the laundry fabric softener scents though, but it was nice. Next we have Passion Fruit Martini. Oh, Passion Fruit Martini. How I do not like you, Passion Fruit Martini. Oh my gosh, this thing. I can't do this scent at all. I just can't. It was, this scent, if you saw my review, and it's been on Facebook, Enormous Group, I posted about it saying how it has a scent of BO to it, which could be the passion fruit, the certain fruits like mango and stuff, which some people say the mangoes have that, but I've had mango scents before, and I never got that with mango scents before. I don't know if I've had just a strict passion fruit scent before. I've had other scents I think that have had passion fruit in it, and I've never noticed that before either. Not like in this one anyway. I don't know what it was about this one, but something in this one, maybe it's a mixture of all the fruits they had that made that in there, I don't know. But it had a total kind of BO scent to it. Body odor, in case you don't know what BO stands for, it's body odor, like a bad body odor. But there have been some people that say that they don't get that at all from this. They just get a nice fruit, strong citrusy fruit, kind of passion fruit mango type of scent. I got that underneath the BO scent. I totally got that, but that BO scent just totally got in the way and made me not enjoy it, especially towards the end. It got really bad at the end of it. It was just filling my whole back of my house with just a terrible, awful BO smell. But I will say this though, I forgot to say this in my review. When it first came out, I went to I went to my local Hallmark store because they carry Yankee scents as well, and they had this in a medium jar there. And I smelled it, and I did not get that BO scent there at all when I smelled that for the first time. I actually kind of liked it. I thought, yeah, that's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind having that. But then when I smelled it at my Yankee retail store, I got that when I smelled the milk cup. I totally got that BO scent. And then I even got that when I smelled the candle too, as well. But for some reason at the Hallmark store, I didn't get that. And then I just recently, within the last few days, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and they had this as well in their candles. They had large jars and medium jars, and I smelled those, and I didn't get it quite as much in those candles. So I'm beginning to wonder if maybe certain candles don't have that BO smell and some do. I don't know. It's just weird because so many people say they smell it, but then there's some people that say they don't. So maybe some do, some don't. I don't know. It's just weird, but mine totally did. And I did not want anything to do with that. After the end part of it, I turned it off and got rid of it because it was not pleasant at all. Okay, next we have, I'm trying to hurry here, I'm taking too long. Dreamy Summer Nights. This one was really good. This one I did a review on as well. I've been trying to review the new scents. This was just a really good vanilla, sugary vanilla with a little bit of woodsiness in there. Similar to Bath & Body Works warm vanilla sugar, but not exactly like it. And I don't really care for warm vanilla sugar, but I really like this one because I think it had that little bit of woodsiness and it smells a little more masculine than warm vanilla sugar does. But yeah, I really like that. I really like to maybe get that in a 2-wick tumbler too. Next we have Summer Storm. This one I did a review on too, and I really like this one a lot. It was a cologne kind of scent with a little bit of sandalwood in the cologniness. I liked it a lot. It was nice. I would like to get into a 2-wick tumbler in that as well. And next we have, this is Sunset Breeze. I just melted this one a couple days ago. I'm getting ready to do a review on this one. So I'm not gonna say too much about it because I'm getting ready to do a review. Like I said, it was nice, but it was lighter. It was pretty light, I'll just say that. So, but it was a nice fruity smell. But it was probably the lightest out of all the ones I've tried so far of the summer scents. All right, next we have Rainy Day by Sensationals. This one was really good. It was really strong. It had like a really nice, fresh, watery, it says water lily and white musk. Yeah, a little watery kind of scent with a little hint of musk. It was nice, I liked it. Sweet Pea by Sensationals. This is in the older packaging. This is, my Aunt Shirley got this for me for my birthday, and I like this one. It was nice. It wasn't super strong, believe it or not. I thought it would be stronger. It was just like kind of a sweet floral scent. It was nice, but just wasn't real strong. Vanilla Woods by Sensationals. I love this one so much. This one was really good. It has just a really good oak mixed with some vanilla. Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorites. I love it. All right, next I have 3 different ones from some wax vendors. I had a subscriber sent me some wax melts, so I tried some out. So I'll just go over these real quick. This was from Night Owl Candle Company. It was in Margarita Cupcake. This one was really nice. Really good. Really fruity, lime-like. It was really strong. I liked it a lot. This one here is Blueberry Muffin Pie Crust. And this one is from, what is it, Rose Girls Chunk Wax Melts. That one was really nice too as well. It was blueberries and you really got that pie crust note in there with the bakery kind of scent. I really liked that one a lot. It was really good. And then we have Vintage Chick Scents. Glinda the Good Witch was the scent. Of course you can't see anything. It's gone. This one was really nice as well. I had really good luck with all these vendor wax. I may have to try out some more vendor wax eventually. I can't smell it in here anymore, but it was a really good fruity, it kind of had like an apricot, kind of a peach scent to it. It was really nice. All right, next we'll go through the Wallflowers. We have Bergamot Waters. I probably should say that for the next, actually, scratch that. I just put that one in yesterday, so I can't really give a review because I just put it in, so I have to go in there. I haven't even been in there since I put it in there. I'll say that one for next month. We have Mango Dragon Fruit. This one, where is this one at? This one is, this was in our older foster son's room. This one's okay. It's not real strong though. It's a little lighter. I can smell it, but it's just kind of light. And then we have London Tea and Lemon. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. This one, a lot of people said it was good in the Wallflower, and it is. I got 3 of them, and I'm glad I got 3 of them. It's in our bathroom, and it smells good. It's almost done, and it's been smelling the whole way through. I'm 100% happy with this one. This was revived my faith in wallflowers. I'm so glad I bought some more just so I can have this one because I love it. I might have to buy more because I love that one just as much as the candle. So good. Another one I had really good luck with, coconut sandalwood. This one I had in the bedroom, in our bathroom in the bedroom. Really good. I loved it just as much as the candle. It was strong all the way through. It's just about done. Awesome. I loved it, loved it. And then this one here is pineapple mango. I have this one going downstairs. This one is kind of like the other mango one. The other mango dragon fruit, it's a little bit lighter. I have trouble with the mango ones for some reason. I can smell it, but it's a little bit lighter. So that one's just okay. All right, and now all we have left is the hand soaps. I have 3 hand soaps. I'll show you real quick here. I have turquoise waters. And this one here, it was nice. Let me refresh my memory. Yeah, it's just your typical, what does it say? Bergamot, lily, and sea spray. Yeah, sea spray, bergamot, a little slightly cologne-y and oceany, watery kind of. It was nice. Next we have iced guava colada. This was really good too. It was, yeah, it was nice. It was like fruity guava. What does it say? Coconut milk and vanilla. Yeah, it does have a little. I keep smelling them. Yeah, it's kind of a fruit. Yeah, coconut with like a little sweet vanilla fruity concoction. It was good. Next we have Juicy Georgia Peach. And this was good too. If I remember right, I kind of got more of like an orange note with this than I did peach for some reason. But I get a little bit of peach, but it kind of got like a strong orange. It has orange blossom in here and honeysuckle nectar and peach. But that orange blossom really stuck out almost more than the peach did. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was really nice. I think we used it here in the kitchen. It was a nice kitchen scent. Okay, that is it for my March empties. I said I didn't have that much, but it seemed like it took me forever to go through all this. So maybe with all the wax melts and the soaps and everything combined, I did have quite a bit. Just not quite so many, as much candles as I normally did. So all right, that is it. So thanks for watching. Please comment and thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.